Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you doing?
I'm good. And it's no, it's not Saturday today.
It's close enough.
Today is Sunday.
Is it not Saturday?
No, it's not Saturday.
Can it be Saturday again?
You haven't lost a day. No one's passed out for the weekend over Friday night. It is. It is actually Sunday. Yeah. The heat is on.
Close this one.
The heat is most definitely on. What a
too
great
hot.
day. Yeah.
It's
What
too
a
hot.
lovely sunny day. I think.
It's too hot.
It's
Can
too
it
hot.
be less hot, please?
It is. It is a bit warm, which is what we want.
Yes.
We want it to be warm.
Not too warm.
But you guys, you guys were out and about exerting yourselves today,
Yeah, we were.
So
The thing is that, so I'm from Portugal.
is that really?
I'm guessing people
Who
know
knew?
by now.
Ethnics in the house.
And it's
I
a
thought
lot.
you were Kazakhstan.
It's a lot hotter in Portugal at
Is it
summer.
a different heat though?
It's bad.
It's bad. Okay.
It's worse than here. Like you
Well,
don't
it's
want.
like Cyprus right
you don't
now.
wanna
It's
go out.
baking. It's baking hot, proper hot and baking.
And it's humid as well.
Yeah, it depends on where you are in Cyprus.
And it depends on where you are in Portugal as well.
Exactly. If you're anywhere near the sea, it's
exactly.
just so
It's very
wet.
very humid.
Oh.
And then if you're inland,
Yeah.
then it's
really dry.
everything goes
dark, just
yellow.
brown, just burn.
Yellow.
Yeah.
And-
Chris,
yeah.
Chris is saying thanks for his frame.
Oh, Chris,
Chris, big
welcome.
love.
Yeah, I sent the frame.
Man's hot,
to
yes.
all the
Brent Mans is very hot.
Man's is hot. Man's is hot.
Hey, ever.
Chris won, and he loves his frame. I don't know if you can show us a picture of it. I don't think you can put pictures in the chat, can you?
No.
No.
You can't.
You can send one to Jem.
Send me the picture.
Yeah.
Send me a message, and we'll put a picture up for you, Chris.
Hey, little K.
Of your build.
Got some cool projects. Yeah, we're gonna get to that in a
We're gonna
second.
blow your mind.
So I was saying in Portugal,
Yes. Bloody hot.
it's exertively hot. It's like 40 degrees.
Yeah. Sounds like
Wow.
Cyprus.
And you don't want to go out and do anything,
No.
pretty much.
No.
But having been here like 8 years, now this is too hot for me.
No. If you
You've
think
you've
you've
declimatised.
anglicised.
You've declimatised.
You got used to the cold.
Into the British weather.
You've anglicised. I like it.
That's not good, is it?
So now I can complain as well.
You can complain how hot it is.
I'm one of you.
That's it. He's definitely
Me
become
English.
English
Me
because
English.
he's complaining about the heat.
Getting
Even
along
though it's
so
the
well.
first day of sunshine.
Anyone who
complain.
uses a central line to commute is allowed to complain about the heat.
Is that right?
Fuck me, man, it's horrible.
Oh, there we go. We got some picture from.
Oh, look, there's a nice little picture there
Yeah.
from Chris.
Yeah.
That's Chris's
So
picture.
I sent a little extra bit, some race props for that frame as well.
Okay.
So both the winners got.
Not those props though.
Those, yeah.
He's going to put those props on that frame.
You can, yeah.
What motors is he putting? Is he thinking about putting?
Well,
on?
you need something that's not too.
You need 1103s.
Yeah, 1103s and
not
1106.
crazy fast.
10,000 maybe.
8,000
Max.
maybe.
I'm thinking 8s. You know.
11,000 would be okay, but pushing it.
Yeah.
That's what the B2
I think if you're going
is.
too
I guess
fast,
so.
you're gonna chew up.
What do I have? Let me check what I have.
You're gonna chew it up.
So I have.
Hey Phil, how you doing? Thanks for joining us.
What the hell is this? Oh, 1106. Wow.
Yeah.
70,000.
7,500.
That's the same
Yeah.
as what I'm putting on this.
That's what I would be putting
So
on that.
There's
There's
I
my
really
little Sensi. We've got loads of them now.
really recommend this.
Love it.
These props
Yeah.
on these motors.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
I noticed that you've got different props at the back as you have on the front there,
Yes.
Carlos. Like,
It's because I break.
Do you want to put it into the Zoom cam so people can have a look at what the
Yes.
hell you're building here?
There you go.
What is it you've done here? What's that about?
Well, it's because I broke these props, and I
broke
was like,
them?
Jim, give me more. Oh, I don't have any.
There's
Okay,
no more.
They don't
That was
exist.
screw it.
Super,
Screw it.
super limited edition.
I
I
just
honestly don't know
I just
why.
use mine in the back.
I don't know why they're not going to continue with those. A few people
They're not?
complained. That's what they say.
I love
Few
them.
people complain. I absolutely
is.
love them.
Oh, you still have 4.
So
I've still got 4.
yeah,
Damn it.
I think they should bring them back. Bring back those ones.
Yeah,
they're,
they're good.
they're way more aggressive.
But we do also have.
Yeah, I was just about to show that. But
Yeah,
they're
they're
way
there.
more aggressive than these ones, which just bring them into
3
the
inch?
shot.
No, it's 2.5 inch.
Yeah. So these are the Pyro props from Pyrojone. But I don't see a problem with those. I've got no problem with them.
And Marcus, this is actually the same kind of quad configuration that I was using there in Latvia to like dive on the bando and like fly on the bando, but much lighter. Huh?
Cashless Carlos.
Oh, he
Nice.
changes every time we see him. He changes. It's the man with 1,000 faces.
Yesterday I was MacGyver.
Alright, so this thing here, just to get back onto this, this is only because you broke the props.
Yes.
But why don't you just put 4 of these on? And you just decided because you was too lazy to change all 4?
No, there's a reason for this.
There's a reason for this.
There is
This
a
is
reason
where
for
we
that.
want to get
There's
to.
a
It's
method
that
to
the
the
Azure
madness.
props
The Azure props at the back.
at the back, while really good,
Yep.
they're quite aggressive.
Okay.
So you need to basically tune it down if you want to use these specific Azure props. But-
all 4.
Yes, but if you use 2 in the front, the flight control is a little bit happier, and it doesn't. You
With
don't need.
mixed propeller.
Isn't it
Yeah.
potentially putting more strain on 2 of the motors or something?
This is interesting. Like what they're, you know. I
No,
think
it
it's
just
a
goes
very
faster on the back,
interesting-
but because there's
Yeah,
not.
so it compensates. The flight controller compensates with the different props. Therefore,
Yes,
it puts
yeah.
more strain on 2 sets of motors. The 2 motors, right?
Why would
or
it be
less
straining?
No, it's
Well,
not.
it's using them more, potentially more aggressively.
See, I think it goes
no,
back
it's
to-
the other way
let's-
around.
Really?
Yeah, because the higher pitch are gonna be less to counterbalance the front. That's why you don't need the tune. Otherwise, if you were straining more, that means that the front are spinning faster, and then the tune changes from that as well. I don't know. I'm
You're
just
saying it works.
I'm chatting shit. This is based
This
on
is a whole
on-
new world. This
This
your
is based
personal
on
experience.
empirical
New
experience.
world.
This
Yeah.
is it. Anecdotal, personal experience. Right?
Yes.
Like in my head,
Yeah.
I could be completely wrong.
Did you fix your 2.5 after the
But
crash in Latvia?
I think.
Did it what? Oh yeah. It's all good. All good.
Sparky, nice to have you.
I
Nice to
think that instead of it actually pivoting around the centre,
Uh-huh.
I think it pivots around the motor points. So that's where the lifting's
Oh,
happening
yeah.
and not here.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
And in my head, I could have bigger props on the back than I
Yes.
have on the front,
Yes.
and I would be flying, I think, more efficiently all round because the back is lifting rather than it twisting around the front. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Bigger props will lift easier.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's where I'm thinking about doing something. So
If
big
you're
on the
gonna
back,
put bigger
little
props,
on-
put
it
it on
look
the
like a
back,
hot
not on
rod.
the front.
Yeah, no, definitely not on the front. So big props on the back, like a hot rod, like with the big fat tyres at the back,
Yeah.
and the little ones at the front. Because the little ones are only just, they're not even. They're just barely holding
I just think the
themselves
flight
up.
controller's going
And
to
it's the
compensate.
back
And
ones.
it's not going to make that much difference.
It does. Like literally, like if I put the 4 Azure props, it
Yeah,
flies
but
with.
if you just put
it
4
flies
of
with
the
wobbles.
better prop on, then it flies better.
If you
But
put
it flies the
4
same.
2 blades on,
Yes, if you put 4 2 blades on,
yeah, how's it fly?
The best.
I think the same as it flies like this.
I reckon
So
it
what's
flies
the
better and
benefit
more
of doing this then?
I
If
don't
it
have
flies
any
the
other
same.
props.
Other than right, so let's bring it back down to where we are. Yeah.
Yes.
I still think that there's loads of discovery to happen
Yeah.
in this prop combination,
Yes.
and I think we could go for way big and way small combined somehow. Yeah, I think it's right interesting.
I think it's easy to just have 4
Yeah.
of the same prop, personally. But
Like in your kit bag, you mean? 4 of the
For
same
the same
prop.
prop. just
Yeah,
use
for everything.
just use all the props.
But you've
But
you've got loads of
he's
props.
raising like an interesting thing. Is like what's happening.
What's actually thrust dynamic? What is actually happening?
Exactly,
That's what
because
I
the
wanna
flight
know.
controller is able to compensate everything, right? But
Yeah.
in terms of
Well,
thrust,
to a degree. 'Cause
bigger props are going to have more thrust.
Yeah,
Logic.
but if the flight controller uses it in a way where it essentially, because it knows how it's reacting to it, it just compensates for that thrust. So even
Yes,
if there's more
but-
thrust, it
but-
just then gives it less power.
Exactly.
Even
That's
if it's
why I say it's
compensating,
more efficient.
Yeah, even if
Slightly
it's
more
compensating, how much thrust is it going to have
I think
compared
it's
to
more efficient.
to having the same
You guys can tell us.
having the same power?
It always
Yeah,
loses
I
the
think
same
it's more
amount of thrust
efficient.
it generates.
I do.
What do we know?
I do. Yeah.
Any
We've got a few more
scientists in
people
the chat?
joining.
That's another thing, like with CineWhoops. People are like, why you have like 2 props in one motor, and then
2 in the other.
and 4 in
direction?
the other, or something. No. Like when I'm flying and I break some props, like this one, like for example. So I was flying this.
Yeah.
And you break a prop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do I have 2 in the back and 4 in the front? That's because
Because again, you're lazy.
I'm lazy.
And you just cut the props off just to make it work.
Yes.
I'm totally with you on that.
And it does the same thing.
And it will
really.
compensate. But whereas there, I think that you're hurting your thing by having a 4 on the front and a 2 on the back.
Am I? No, wait. What am I hurting? I'm not hurting the flight controller or the motors for sure.
I think
It's not gonna do anything.
I don't know. We need to see black box response.
Well,
out
we
of it.
need to
That
know
kind of
anyone
stuff.
that understands.
We need to know what we're looking at in the first place.
Yes.
But I'd like to promote the conversation.
Yes.
And even get people telling me that I'm wrong. I'd be happy to be told I'm wrong because that's you're telling me how I'm right.
You're wrong.
What the right thing is.
Yes.
And the right thing is.
You're wrong.
There you go. You can't just say you're wrong.
Oh
without
look,
telling
Chris.
me the right
Hey, Chris Atkins. Sending big
Chris.
love.
Yeah, big love, Chris. We loved your video.
Here we're watching it. Very good.
I don't know if are we allowed to show Chris's video. Chris, can we show a bit of your video?
Wait, what's the music?
Without the music, obviously,
probably
clearly.
music. What's Fraser saying? It's not going to be more efficient unless you use more efficient props. You can learn larger props on the rear for that, though. Yeah, well. Fraser is agreeing with you, it seems.
Yeah. You're agreeing with me, Fraser?
Yeah, what's happening?
I'm
Someone
sorry.
agrees with me?
Someone agreed with me.
What's happening?
What? Are you kidding me? Not me. Don't agree with me. You know.
Dangerous. If you start agreeing with
It's
Jeff,
dangerous. It's dangerous. All right. So
nice and a slippery
I'm trying desperately to keep opening this video, and every time I open it, it always starts to sound again. Okay.
Okay.
So let's start this video. Chris, we've got permission for you to put your video on.
I'm not going to copy
Yeah.
Focus.
Tell me. Great. Copyright free. Oh, it's copyright free music.
Oh, there we go.
Great. We can even let you have the sound as well. So
Open up the desktop audio there.
yeah, there we go. A bit of desktop audio for you.
And lower it down, otherwise we're gonna be super
You're going to be
low.
blasting people. Okay. There we go. We're learning how to use these things.
And open up the audio here.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Yeah, that's
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Carlos. Thanks for coming, Carlos. All right. So this is Chris. He did this video last week, I believe, because he's only just come back from Cyprus. He was on holiday, and so he's flying HD at a show up in Hull, I believe.
Is it Hull? Oh.
Yeah, I think it's up his way. And there's a lot to like about this video, Chris. Like top marks. Just we love it, and we're not having a go. I'd love to have seen some handheld shots mixed in. Yeah, a few little different bits.
I have a few questions for Chris actually.
Yeah, go for it.
Let the video roll.
Let the video roll.
For a
It's a
little bit.
lovely
Let's enjoy
video.
it,
It's
yeah.
great. I like a lot about it. Like it really shows
Don't move the mouse. There we go.
from a very, very different angle what's going on. Like that, you wouldn't see it. From
Yeah,
any
you
of
wouldn't be
these
able
positions.
to. Some of the shots could be done by handheld, but not like circling around the person.
No, not this.
Unless
definitely
you're
not
on a
this.
skateboard.
You'd be hard pushed to do this.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Something I would love to see like closer to the fire.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just going to come with time, I
Yeah.
guess.
It
It was last night, only last night.
was last
Wow.
night. Wow.
I think it's brilliant.
That part was nice.
Yeah. That was awesome.
You didn't even get it.
this is he's doing he's doing a full film
Oh,
too.
cool.
There's more to come.
Excellent.
There's more to come, Chris. Awesome.
Oh wow, I like the fire.
Oh look,
effect.
it's in reverse. I've just
Yeah.
realised that it's in reverse. Wow, that looks great.
The fire effect in reverse look really
Looked
good.
excellent, didn't it?
Did you go in between their legs?
That was later on, Carlos.
Later on.
That was later on. But what a great clip.
Really, really.
Really, really good clip. You know, and it shows from. Oh, hang on. Bit of East Coast Custom logo there for you. And how much more you can use drones to effect, like the effect that you can get out of drones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like in close quarter stuff. Okay, they're going to do more filming and adding it in.
Yes. Now I have a couple of questions. Like, how did the people?
The seating people. They was all told. They was all told what was going to happen. They, you know.
And how did they react to it?
Uh-huh.
Was it the? So that's one question. Like, how did the people react to it?
Yeah.
Because you can't see it on the video, but actually there's a drone in the room going like around the performer.
I don't think that he was flying. Chris, you'll have to confirm this, but I don't think he was flying a Shen Jones thing, like a really loud.
Okay.
noisy one.
What were you flying? Were you flying a
75?
Beta
still loud.
75? Yeah, but it's still like.
not like a, you know, it's not
pretty
that bad.
offensive.
Yeah, but if
And
there's
there's
no
loads
like.
of music going on in there as well.
Yeah,
They're not
depending
doing
on the
that in
level of the
silence.
music, like, how did the people react of like something going on?
I honestly don't think. Chris will confirm this.
Yeah.
Chris, if you want, you can come on.
Yeah.
You can come on with us and have it and tell us yourself. But I don't think that they would have heard too much of that drone because it's not that loud. The 75 is not that loud.
It's pretty
They
loud.
loved it.
Not with all that music going on.
Depends how loud the music is.
It's going to be pretty loud. It's a show, isn't it? Live show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they was all told what was happening on the way in.
Yeah.
And they was all told, you know, it's a drone, don't reach for it or whatever, blah, blah, whatever they was told.
Don't try and hold it.
Don't
do a
swat.
tarkan. Yeah. And so they knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they shared the FPV view with any of those.
Yeah, that's another
people.
question. Where
That
did
would
anyone
have
get to see like you flying in FPV?
Yeah, that would have been an
Chris
interesting
says
one.
cool, patch me in.
You have to go to.
Yeah, I can go to his Facebooky thing, and I can Facebook phone you, Chris.
Can you?
I probably can. I don't know, but let's try. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that it was very. Hang on. I'm trying to phone him. That's why I'm confused.
It popped up over there, Jim.
It popped up over here.
He's down there, he's on the tab down there.
Why are you in a tab down here, Chris?
There you
There we
go. No, you can't because this happened.
Oh, it's happened again.
What was it saying?
It's just some stupid stuff because of we're using the video from there, so it doesn't detect.
This
any
is
other
what's
video.
happened, people, so you know that's why it's not worked. But yeah.
Try voice only.
I just like a phone call.
Mhm.
Let's see if that
That
does
should
anything.
Yeah, there we go. See.
Chris.
So we have our
Chris-
first caller.
Our first caller of the night.
Yeah,
Hi, Chris.
yeah,
How you doing? He's online with us.
Maximize this.
Nice, right. Chris, so
yeah, for the stuff on the music.
did you show any people? No, we're back over here now.
Oh, we're back over there. Okay. Yeah.
Did you show? Did any of those patrons, any of those guests, also see what you were seeing on the night?
No, they didn't. Not last night. But it was all made aware. Everyone loved it. The music was really loud anyway, so you really could not hear it.
You couldn't hear it. Okay. Cool.
No, not at all. And it was a 75mm. It was a huge room, and the lighting was real dim. And we've got actual footage of it flying about, and it just looks like two little LEDs in the sky.
Two LEDs, yeah.
So you couldn't
The
hear
the
it.
thing is, when
So
if
you
it
couldn't
flies
really see it
over
either.
people
Yeah.
or near within a metre
They
of
loved
someone,
it. The room was really hot, so the people wanted me
yeah.
to fly over because they got that real nice cool.
Oh, they get the downdraft as well.
I'm just saying, it's something to be aware of.
Everybody
It's not
loved
work.
it. I was at one point after the meal. They asked me if I'd do like a little fly round, so I was going actually round all the different tables, and everyone was all getting together and waving at it. Everybody,
Awesome.
not everybody loved it. There wasn't a single person Loads of people ask for my business card because a lot of people have never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
I have taken a lot of sort of like handheld footage with my DSLR camera as well. I've just because it was for the Hilton Hotel, so I wanted to obviously I'm putting it into a full little 3-minute movie for them. So
Excellent.
hopefully it'll be the first of a lot of work to come, really.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Excellent.
They've
think
never
it's
seen
really
anything
good.
like it, so I just put that together as a little quick clip, just to show them what the footage and the quality from them little drones were. And when they said that, it was perfect. It was amazing at the quality, just from that tiny little Caddx camera.
Pretty good.
So what's that? What Caddx have you got on there? The Turtle?
Yeah, the Turtle V2. It was just a standard modular 7 HD.
Just something that can
That's
carry
all
it
it was.
with a V2.
All I did was change the pops on for the HQ pops because that does make it run a lot quieter. And I only run it on 2 cell as well, not even high voltage.
See?
Because I found it's just I get it to be more stable.
How much flight time did you have per battery?
I'm putting a 300 milliamp battery on it, and I'm probably getting 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes. It's good.
Right,
Yeah,
is it?
it's good.
Well, I'm going, obviously you can see it, I'm not doing flips, rolls, tricks, it's literally really nice and slow. Some of the footage, like the rings, I've gone for that, I was flying through the rings like a little race course, and the girl that was on the ribbon towards the end, she did the splits and held her arms out, and I was flying through the ribbons through her arms.
Excellent.
But towards the end, when everybody sort of come onto the dance floor from the audience, they loved it. They was all waving. I was actually waving in and out of people's legs with that, and they loved it.
Excellent.
Was there much interaction between you and the performers in that I want you to do this and I'm going to do this? Was there any of that kind of?
Not at all. I turned up. I went and did obviously because I've got my PFCO for doing a commercial drum pilot license and whatever it is.
I've turned it down.
This would be a bit better.
So I can actually then use footage. So what I had to do was go down and have a quick look just to see what the RF signal was like and everything like that. So I just went down through a few packs while I was rehearsing, and I had a running order of what was going on and what time it was going to be next. So I just chose which ones I was going to use the route to fly around with, or the ones that I was going to use my DSLR camera for the more like personal shots, the up close things, or the big room shots. So it was a mix. I had to decide then which act would look better with the Whoop rather than the stationary camera. So I think if the fire breather was perfect, it just looks absolutely awesome. Like I say, that effect where it's simple enough. I just reversed the footage at that point, and the fire trail coming back looks amazing.
Yeah. The reverse shot is really like, oh, what's happening?
What happened there? I didn't quite realise it the first time I saw it.
It was a lot of time last night in editing to get the colours, get rid of the graininess, and pull everything back to look decent, because it was a really dark room, and the spotlights was really bright. So when I first looked back on it, it looked quite blown out in places. But after spending a few hours just doing some basic colour grading and just pulling it all back down into get the blacks back into the shadows and stuff like that, and it just started to look instantly better.
Do you think you'd
get
much?
Like 60 frames a second as well. I could have slowed little bits down as well, so that would have looked quite well. Or sped it up.
Could have half-speeded it, yeah. Do you think you would have been able to get much closer to the performers had you had more time with them?
Oh yeah, I reckon. If I knew exactly where the record was going to be on what point, then yeah, I reckon I would have been. But it was quite a last minute thing that I got asked to do it.
For having no interaction with them beforehand, they seemed quite calm with what you was doing.
Yeah.
I went down, we told them at the beginning, I went like to sit down in the morning, and the guy who was running the performance, I spoke to him, a guy called Chris, and he said, I'll just tell them, I said, look, it's that tiny, I just want them to ignore it, just carry on doing what they're doing as if it ain't there. And they all got it. I think that was on the first tip. I flew around when they was doing like a rehearsal, but they were in the costumes, and where that bit at the end where they all stood still. I thought that's absolutely perfect. But I wish there was anything better to try and get those sort of moves around them. It was just good fun. All a learning curve. It was a bit nerve-wracking. There's like 500 people that I was flying over, and there's always that chance that someone can grab it out of the air or not like it. But the fact everyone was, the minute that they all walked in at the very beginning of the show when the master of ceremonies came on, he said there was a tiny drone flying over to me. Please feel free to interact with it, but just don't grab it, don't touch it. For your own sake, it's not that it's going to hurt him, it's more, you'll do more damage to the drone grabbing it than the drone would to you, so you can just all leave it alone.
Great
But
line, I like
people
that.
saw how tiny it was, and it didn't really, I said to my wife when I was flying it around the actual artists, I said, does it cause much of a distraction? She said, no, it's that tiny. And the lights are so bright you can't really see it. They just look like two little LEDs floating around. You know, really made no impact on the performance at all.
Which is interesting because Carlos was just chasing me with a CineWhoops style drone, and as I was longboarding down a hill, and when he got clear to my face, it really put me off. But I guess that's slightly different because he was like
a centimeters away.
But this is what I'm asking about. If Chris got used to, or the performers got used to working with him. How much closer he could get around. Like there's one point where the girl's holding the fire, and I'm thinking, oh, a real nice tight shot around the fire.
Exactly, just the fire.
Would have looked lovely, but you'd have to be between her and the fire. Like that's very intimate. Do you know what I mean? So I was just working on that mindset.
But I didn't know where there was going to be next ones. If I had been maybe at 3 or 4 rehearsals, so I knew where at what point in the music there was going to be on the stage, then I could have interacted a little bit more.
That's all for the next one. That's all for the next one, Chris. I wouldn't worry
it's
about
a
that.
learning experience.
Yeah, I think it's great as it is, and like you say, you're going to put some handheld shots to mix it up, you know, and change the sequences and that. I think it's a great little presentation. I love it.
I've got to give that to the Hilton before paying for it before we actually put it out on social media. So
but it's also a case study for all of us, like proving the whoop style thing, the whole ducted thing around, safely flown around people.
Anything bigger than 75 mil and running it on 2S, you wouldn't have got away. You wouldn't have got away with the Shendron simulator. It would be way too intimidating.
Way too noisy.
To be flying around, way too noisy. So if there's
if it's like a music video
get a
rather
micro
than a live
gimbal
event.
for a Cadix, that'd be perfect.
A micro gimbal for a Cadix.
So I'm not really sold on the Cadix yet.
I think the Cadix is very clean. I don't know what your issue is.
It's not as good as the Split.
I don't think the video quality.
There's lots of opinions.
But that's the thing. Like if you spend hours fixing it, you might have better results.
Like post-process.
Post-processing, but you have to have tons of work done.
Yeah, but hang on a minute. If you're going to present a decent video, you're going to do post-processing anyway.
Yes, but it depends on if it's 1 hour or 10.
For the editing, it's Final Cut for X for all the editing, and then there's certain filters that I can use. There's one called Alex 4D, and what that does, that gets rid of the fisheye effect. It does a really nice job of it, so that levels that out as well. And then there's different colour looks as well that I have to go through. Sort of really, some to get the noise out the background with the blacks, you know, it looks a little bit speckledy and stuff like that.
Exactly, like
it's a little bit of editing, a decent software program. It doesn't take that long to do it, and once you've done one clip, the beauty about it being so dark, I just could copy and paste the attributes of the first clip that I edited. So then that lays it all
apply
over
to the
other ones. So it makes it a lot quicker.
You see, but this is what I'm like. You know, you can't just have, I'm just going to instantly take the picture and post it up and it's going to be great. That's just not, you know, everything that comes out.
It's terrific. When I first looked back on the on the memory card, I was like, ooh.
Sparky FPV is saying that.
Look at Johnny FPV. That last video that he put out, astonishing as it was way longer in post-process than it was in filming and planning and everything else.
But the real steadies.
So you know,
that's real steady.
Sparky FPV is saying that
real steady, and there isn't a version for Mac of real steady, which is downside.
What about real steady Go?
It's not for Mac.
Is it not for Mac?
No. Apparently it's not for Mac.
So Sparky FPV is saying that they might not have been so keen if it gets tangle in the performance here.
Yeah, but most of the time, most performers have got their hair done tight. Like, you know, they don't really have that problem. But I'm sure,
It's curious because today like when we're gonna show some footage as well.
We will in a minute.
But I bounced off of Tristan a couple of times.
Yeah.
And I got his nipple as well.
Caught his nipple.
But you know, it wasn't. There was no.
Not quite a nipple ring, more like a nipple duct.
Yeah. But how damaging was that?
Not at all.
Not
Yeah.
at all. Not at all.
Literally not at all.
And this is the big point, is that a 75, which I don't have one built here, if it actually landed dead weight on top of anybody, would do
It's not gonna-
very
yeah.
little damage, very little pain, anything like that. So what
Yeah,
what are
exactly.
you asking?
This.
That is not gonna. This is not. It's not enough of a brick to
At the
hurt
same
anyone.
time, though, it's not a whoop.
For sure, but this,
It's
you're
not,
never
yeah.
gonna get HD in that.
Yeah, you are.
You're gonna struggle
In 6 months.
in a year and 6 months.
In 6 months.
Yeah.
In a year and 6 months,
If
maybe.
I could have done it with a brush move on the 65mm, I'd have preferred to do it.
We
at
would
the
all
legs.
do.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm happy to have brushless.
To
That's
lift
fine.
the camera.
Yeah, exactly. The problem
is
that
I'd go for a brushless 65 HD. Would be the cream
There'll
of
be
the
a
crop.
there'll be a run
Yeah.
cam nano split. Right?
Maybe,
It'll
I
be even
don't know.
smaller than the mini.
Hopefully.
It will come out and it'll all
Hopefully.
be in one unit, and you can put it on a tiny whip and you'll have HD tiny whip racing, and it'll be
Hopefully.
amazing.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We're all
Because I
waiting.
don't think the tires
We're
is
all
the way to
wishing.
go.
There's a 4K
We're all
on it,
wishing.
So that looks interesting.
We're all wishing.
It's not bad.
Okay.
Which one?
Tires.
Chris, so thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
You're welcome, gents.
That
was
awesome.
I'm going to tune back in and watch the rest.
Here on the
Yeah,
on
so
the
far.
phone.
Top marks, yeah. Thank you for
Our
joining
first
us.
radio
from
caller
Hull.
from today.
Do you want to mention you've got an event coming up? You've got regular events coming up. Do you want to put a quick shout out to
one
anyone?
in August at Fantasticon. It's going to be a full day of, full weekend of racing. So I'm just getting pilots together now for like if you gents are still interested in coming.
So it's
for the weekend.
Fantasticon, and that's in Hull. And you've got any coffee shop racing going on?
We've been a little bit tied up for work over the last couple of I've been away as well. So that's
You got to catch up.
Yeah, so I just need to catch up. So it'll probably be end of next month. Oh, well, no, we're in June now, aren't we? So it'll probably be end of this month that we'll have another round at the coffee shop.
Excellent, excellent.
all
So
good.
anyone that's up that way, and that's in Hull, check out the page, Hull FPV. Chris, he does coffee shop racing in an ice cream bar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an ice cream and waffles.
So you can get
Yeah,
ice
great.
cream, waffles, coffee, sit and chill, and have a good little fly about
Yep.
in and amongst people. I think it's brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And Chris, I'm going to ask you how comes you've not got Hydra, because that's the next
Well,
thing we're going to talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
now.
Yeah, I need it to. Yeah,
I need you to get involved with Hydra. I think it will be exactly what you want.
Yes.
And you can even make the venue owner happy because he can get involved with the prizing and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thomas is asking if Chris is. Are you going to Western Park, Chris?
Pardon, sorry.
Western Park.
Yeah, well, I've been asked if I'd go do some marshalling during the
There you go.
during the day, and then come and do the roof racing with you all on the evening.
Great. All right, we'll see you there.
Very well, maybe.
We'll see you there.
Cool, excellent. I'll speak to you soon, gents.
Great, Chris.
ya.
Have a great day.
Take care, and you guys.
Bye, bye.
But so Nick is saying that one of the biggest challenge is having the subjects, so the subject matter that you're filming,
Yes.
comfortable with drone flying. But yeah, like a tiny whoop seems a lot more manageable. We're gonna show some video in. What do you want to show now?
I would say the
I'm just
easiest
setting
thing,
it up.
Okay.
Find people who take drugs and
Oh, but this is different. This is
take
different.
risks.
Show the other one first.
Which one do you want to show first? I
most
don't know
people
which
take
one you want to show.
drugs.
This is
What?
the one I want to show first.
No. This is
Well,
different.
I don't
You
know
got-
which one you want to
You
show
gotta
first.
segue away from the subject.
Okay.
So, well, I want to talk about Hydra first.
Talk about Hydra.
Yes.
Yes.
So we've done a little bit of racing last weekend. Just like Chris does it at Hull. Yeah,
I
Wednesday.
don't know how I could show Hydra.
Huh?
Yeah, okay, go on.
And yeah, you can probably show it.
I'm
Here.
going to do that.
And so we've managed to contact the Hydra people in the US, which is Joel and what's his name?
Taylor.
No, it's not Taylor.
Not Taylor. Marty.
Marty, exactly. And they sent me they assisted me in learning how to operate the thing.
Good news.
Yep, got Jay and Dijk.
Go ahead.
Jay and Dijk.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you for the random guests. Yeah.
So they taught me how to use the app and how to configure everything for the pilots, and it worked really well. I think. I don't know, Tristan, you were there as well.
Well, I was betting
worked
from my
fairly
seat.
well. I think the person operating it needs to not be racing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there was a lot of work involved in,
Yes.
in adjusting
But
the
less than if
tables.
you was using paper and pen.
Oh, much less. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Also-
you knew what pilots were there. You would
Yeah.
just register the pilots.
Yeah.
And if they don't have an account, it doesn't really matter. You just create one for them.
Just
That's
quickly
it.
But we
create and then
didn't
shift
have-
them around in
And then
heats.
shift them around where you want them
Yeah.
in heats. Well,
One of the biggest problems we had was our timing system wasn't linked to Hydra. So you having to get the result of each race every time was
Yeah.
actually really, it was bad for the night.
well, it didn't take them.
It meant everyone raced one less race because of that.
Hang on.
Yeah,
If there
but
was
you don't want to
someone,
be like.
I
As
could
well,
have
right?
very
You-
happily done one more race.
If
We
there
as
didn't
a
was-
race that
pilot,
much.
but people,
if there was a dedicated race control,
Yes.
you wouldn't have that problem.
No,
would
that's
you?
what I'm saying.
No,
you
yeah.
can't have that time
Yeah.
being taken out. It's too
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
Not when
But the
you're paying
timing
like
does
10
connect to
quid a
the
night.
app. But I think, I don't know, like constant racing as well is
Not
very.
constantly, but having too big a break in between is annoying.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It depends on what you're trying to cater. Like if you have a live stream and you're engaging with the audience, then I think breaks are.
I
Yeah,
think
but we
yeah.
weren't really doing
I
that.
think if
Yeah.
you've got a
Massively.
commentator,
Yeah.
and it's a more event thing, like
Yeah.
MA5 or Western Park or something like that,
Mhm.
if it's a big old thing,
But why does it have to be big?
no, hang on.
Yeah.
Then the Hydra will
Yes.
keep the interest
Yes.
rather than you being, because I could be over on the other side and still betting.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yes.
So for the bigger things, I think it's really good. For the smaller people,
Yeah.
why I think it's good is because it makes it easy for you to make a professional race.
Yes.
It's not yet how many you're going to fly in that isn't the issue.
It was for me. It was super simple to
Super
organize
easy.
it and then to
I
put
wanna
like people in the
change.
heats, and that's it.
Yeah, I want to do this side or that side, or that part of it for
On the go.
coffee shop racer like Chris. I think is where both ends of the people are going to benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're big, and you're a big event,
Hmm.
this will keep your audience interacting.
Yes. Yeah.
Like over the longer period.
But I think races like this can be very interesting to do a live stream about.
Yeah.
What?
So that people at home, normally you just watch a race for, you get bored after a while. Start trolling with but you get bored after a while. But when you have the Hydra integration in the live stream,
Yeah.
then that makes you more interested in the race because you can actually get something out of it.
You get
right?
something out.
So
of it.
we've tried the past on the past event that we've done it only with the pilots, and everyone was fanatically trying to I need to bet right now on this guy because I know he's gonna win,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Everyone was fanatic about it, and if
You've added
that guy
an
wasn't
extra
winning,
element to the race
people were screaming at it, go faster,
on site.
on site. But I want this to be translated into people watching at home, and that's you need someone taking care of that part of the live stream only and not racing.
you need. I think
Like
you
that.
you also need the incentive for the people that are watching.
Yeah.
That I've got the most points.
And what are they going to get
I've
about
won
it?
my prize. Blah
Yeah.
blah. Yeah. Then that will keep them in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could win a Sensi frame if you.
You can,
win
whatever
the
it is
game.
you're going to win, but that there has to be a prize, non-monetary. I don't think.
Yeah, not monetary.
I don't think
Just
it needs to be monetary
something
at all.
just to keep you interested in it.
Just to keep you involved in it. Then that will work really well for the smaller live streams. And I think we need something like Hydra. They've done hundreds now, I think, of races in America, and I'd like to see it catch on over here.
And
I think I agree. I think that I think it needs to be shown to people because it's you don't know. Like you said, you was taught how to use it.
Yeah.
Maybe we need a whole stream of just how to use Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to set up Hydra, something like
But
that.
that exists already. It's just not.
It's just not widely known.
Not
well,
widely
I didn't
known,
even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, how to set up Hydra. I don't know.
Yeah.
But most people don't need to know how to set it up.
A prize of Carlos Tash.
Yes, we can.
No
we
more
can-
cash.
He'll grow one specially for you. Yeah.
So I don't know. I think people that were there were a lot more interested than just the regular racing, because it added that extra
It was pretty cool. Yeah.
bit of like race thing where you can. But I don't think the pilots should be allowed to race. So sorry, should be allowed to
be
bet.
using the app.
Yes. So
Yeah.
a good race organizer would just connect with people outside. So it's more of a live stream kind of thing where you're trying to pull people into your world of racing.
Yeah.
And this is all possible. You just need to learn a bit more about it, really.
Well, you need to give it a chance. I
Yeah.
think the thing is that we're very used to what we're used to, and people are uninclined to move away from stuff. And they've given time and investment to live stream or whatever it was, live time, and the other ones, but they don't quite do what we want it to do.
Yeah, the live stream is
Whereas-
just like all pilots all
Yeah.
at the same time going, and then
Yeah. Whereas this,
It's not really
is very. This was
interactional.
built from the ground
Yeah,
up
yeah.
for
Yeah.
FPV.
This creates genuine engagement with the race
But what it
rather than
all-
just being a
Exactly.
passive observer.
But hang on, what it also does is it allows you to do this same as what we've got, our little
exclusive
screen.
t-shirt.
It does our little screen, and you can put
Yeah.
a window here and
Yeah,
a window and a
yeah.
text there, and it does all of that for you as well. So it does the live streaming.
It does the
part.
live stream. I don't know how yet. I have to learn about
but
that.
it does do it.
It does,
They did
yeah.
it at
I know,
CineWhoops. That was
I know.
all through them.
I know it
Yeah. So it does that with the 4 screens,
Yeah.
with the scores on the side, and
Uh-huh.
everyone gets a colour.
Yeah.
It's already done,
Mhm.
looking pro.
Yes.
You can change all that colour to your own colour scheme. You
can,
can
yeah.
do it all your own.
And you
thing.
can add your own pictures. You can do
Yeah.
you can do a lot of things with that.
A lot of things with that. And
Uh,
so for me, I think it's a great app.
Yeah.
That if anyone out there in the UK TV, UK FPV land, wants to take it on, I think you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't know who to contact, come with me or come to me, and
Talk to him.
I'll point you in the right direction. It's
Yeah.
not that difficult to use. You just the one thing that you do need is an iPad.
Is a half, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
You
a
do
half
need an
decent.
iPad.
You can't run it on a PC.
No.
It has to be
You need
an
an iPad, and it has to be like a specific iPad, like a new iPad,
Like a-
basically.
It'll run
10 or
11.4
something.
or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay. So a new iPad.
That's all you need, basically. And it
runs off
makes your
they had a couple
work
of
so
PCs.
easy.
They had a couple. I'll tell you what. When he got me I was there in CineWhoops HQ.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Joel,
Uh-huh.
and someone came up and said, "I don't want to race anymore.
Oh,
but
yeah.
This guy wants to race."
Yeah,
And in an English race, that would just be like,
yeah.
yeah. And he went, yeah, no problem. And he got out his iPad and he went, "Bunk, you're not out." And yeah,
You're out.
"Bunk, you're in."
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stunned. That was it.
Yeah. And it's as simple as that.
And it was as simple as that.
And if there's a race that's about to start,
Automatic, yeah.
there's a race about to start in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, but we have to cancel. Okay, cancel. You're off.
Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
And in seconds,
Yes.
and everything else that was heated after that got adjusted as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
I haven't
just
been able to get that
automatically.
far. But they're doing new patches that even. So this is something that doesn't exist, but
Yep.
it will be very, very interesting to get. Which is the pilots aren't really assigned a frequency in the app yet,
Mhm.
but it would be nice to get like you're Raceban 1,
Mhm.
he's Fat Shark 2 or whatever. I'm Raceban 8.
Are you
Always,
sure? I
or
thought
most
that.
of the time.
Are
No.
you sure?
And now I want the next heat to be reshuffled with all different pilots.
Mm.
And it just knows, oh, Carlos is Raceban 8, so
Yeah,
we're not
so it
going to
can-
put
It can
Carlos with
reshuffle.
another Raceban 8 there
Yeah.
in the same
It'd be
thing.
simpler so they don't have to change to do X,
Yeah.
Y, Z. Yeah.
So you can just add,
So I'm sure Joel will take on that kind of.
you can, but it's all manual right now.
Yeah, no, but he'll take that on as a recommendation.
Yeah.
So yes, get Hydra FPV.
Very interesting.
Get to it.
Yes.
We've got some more people joining us. Thanks for joining us, Chi. How'd you like that
Huh,
Sensi?
Chihuahua.
How'd you like that Sensi, Chi? Did you like it?
By the way, if you're watching
Nice.
right now and you missed the last episode,
hi Dino.
we're offering this
This Sensi, not in my
this
face, but
Sensi frame
this one
in carbon.
in carbon, and I've even done the chamfering.
Yeah, there we go.
I've done the chamfering. Let's show you the chamfering. So just things happen when you try and make frames. So can you see that hole there? I've had to chamfer it. This one here, 4 times.
4 times.
One for each arm. Yeah.
Yes.
To
So-
let that motor mount the C-clip fit.
Yes. And how can you win this? You might ask.
How, Carlos?
I don't know. How do you want him to win it?
Well,
Pull
you
a
just
card?
need to go.
You
Well,
pull a card.
you need to go to our.
Highest card wins. Can you write your card that you pulled in the? No.
You have to go to the latest podcast. That's well, it's in my YouTube, and just leave a comment in the last video, and at the end of this.
Preferably a nice comment.
Yes.
Yeah, like
at the end of this
Junkie
video.
loves me or something like that.
At the end of this video,
Just something nice.
we're gonna roll a winner for this. Yeah, very simple.
We are.
It's a comment that you need to leave in the last video.
Comments.
Right.
Leave the comment in the podcast
Can
of
we
the
put a
last.
link
In
to that
YouTube.
video in the chat?
No.
So go and find CKND on YouTube,
Take a DFPV.
and you can get one of these.
Otherwise, they're gonna find something
Yeah.
different.
You can get one of
Actually,
these.
so you can destroy.
Right. Do you wanna? So we were talking about. What's Taylor?
He says that he loves your muscles with your t-shirt.
Oh
all rolled
yeah,
up like that.
so buff.
You look so buff. And you look
Uh,
like you've got a driver's arms. Like that one's all white,
good.
but this one look is brown up to here.
Yeah, it was because today it
Yeah.
was like racing like this,
Right, they was doing that. They was doing that.
racing sideways. And this actually segues nicely.
Segway. We love a
Nice
segway.
segue.
We love a segway.
So we were doing this morning. We were doing me and Tristan.
We were getting
We were-
sweaty in the woods together.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Now that I shaved my mustache.
Alright, which one was it?
Put in the first one. And this is about the possibility of using.
This one.
Yeah, I think so. We
Yeah,
need
that's
to
good.
move it a bit forward. The possibility of using a bit more forward, more forward.
CineWhoops.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a bit backwards, more back, more back. Yeah.
Let me just start where I want to start it. Yeah. Let me just
Start
start
where-
where you carry on talking about what
Yes.
you're
So
talking about.
we were talking about CineWhoops, right?
Yeah,
And the idea of using stuff like what you call it, squirts and stuff to do.
Very noisy, heavy. Yeah.
Yes, filming
Yeah.
and getting close to people as well, getting close
Yeah.
to the performer,
Yeah.
be it what it is,
Yeah.
is very hard with when stuff starts getting larger, right?
Uh-huh.
So with this, look at this tiny little thing that can fit through the smallest gaps, and then it can do stuff like this. I'm just gonna leave the video running.
I'm just going to leave the video running. Alright, so this is Carlos and Tristan today. They just went out for a little jolly
Yeah.
in the local forest. We can't tell you which one it was.
Top
Yes.
secret location.
Top secret forest, clearly, because of the trees.
Clearly.
Oh,
And, a little bit of close quarter flying and following and stuff like that.
Yes.
Now,
Now
you both know what you're doing here. So even if it did hit you as it went to chop off your nipple.
yeah, it did hit his nipple, and you
you
hear him
still-
in the video say, "Ow,
But look, it's
my
not,
nipple!"
It's not. Look, I don't advocate
Blame him.
any kind of face punching with brushless stuff.
Yes.
But we all know a little tap with a brushless is not going to hurt you too
Now
much.
you might have noticed that I'm miles away, and that's why I just fail saved. But did you notice the distance that we traveled?
Well, that is interesting.
With the whoop.
Because that comes onto the video that I want.
Not yet. There's more of this.
There's more of this one. All right. There's more of this video, but I want to show a video.
Jen wants to
All
blow
right.
people's minds.
No, because
You
I
need to go
can't.
forward,
Yeah, look.
like
So
a
he
lot
crashed
forward.
here. He crashed.
Yeah, because of fail saved. We're
And then he done something, and they refused to tell me what
wait,
they've done.
wait. So this is what we're
They
flying.
won't tell me what they've done.
Wait, Jen, wait.
But he's managed to get some.
Patience, Jen,
He's
patience.
managed to
Where
do
is it?
something.
Magic.
Like, can you hear them moaning in the background? Like, ugh.
All right. So this is what I was flying.
This
You
is
gotta
what he
show
was
them.
flying. I don't really want. That's quite heavy.
Huh?
That's quite heavy. Let's go to zoom cam.
Fitted with a new type of RX called Carlos Fire.
Carlos Fire.
So
With
this is
Carlo
this
fire.
is something that Banggood sent me, and at first I was a
Little
bit
mini stack in
Petrified.
there.
yeah. At first I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be able to do the things that I wanted to do. But if you transfer back to the picture, back to the video, you can see something that's gonna happen here. That you wouldn't be able to do stuff like this with a
But it's
with a
not this
squirt,
video.
or no, it is this video.
Oh,
Like
this
you wouldn't
one.
be able to do stuff like this
Oh, you wouldn't be able to go through his legs, no,
No.
for sure.
with any drone,
For sure.
and have a smile on his face.
Yeah.
afterwards, and like, it's so stable as well. Like I'm really
Is it quite noisy?
no.
It's,
It's
not,
not.
quiet, but it's not
No.
that loud.
Alright, so can I show you this over this video?
All right, go on. You just want to show you the.
Well, I'm just so confused, and you won't tell me.
It's that one, yeah.
You won't tell me how you
Oh,
managed
it's not this one.
It's not this one.
No.
You want to do the second one of those
It must be this one then.
No, it's not this one.
It's not that one.
No.
Why won't you
it's
tell
before.
me how you've done
There
it?
we go. It's the second one, 3.
This one.
Yes.
Yeah, this one.
You can
All
move
right.
it a bit forward.
Alright, but look,
Okay.
I don't understand. So you're there, hang on, it's not showing you on the left of that screen there,
Doesn't matter.
on that video, but Carlos is just off to the left. So this is Tristan, and Carlos is just stood here to the left. I can see
Setting
it,
up
but
his
you
quad.
can't. He's setting up,
You
there
can
he
see
is.
me there on that.
Yeah, there he is.
Yes.
So Carlos is just setting up his quad. The quad's sitting there on a little rock, on a, what's that, on a piece of wood or something.
Yeah.
And then Tristan goes off. Carlos is going to have a little fly.
It was a nice day for a flight.
It was a nice little day.
Yeah,
So he took
thank you.
off. So you're back there.
Yeah.
And Tristan's gone off now.
And I'm trying to not.
And you're in the trees.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to crash, most of the time.
Alright.
That's the main worry.
Alright. But you got all those trees from where you was and
Yeah,
here.
Yeah. And
Between
we're gonna
where
start
you was, between-
curving into the forest.
Yeah, look,
and back.
I think it's this curve when I started saying, hang on a minute.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Look, because this is a blind curve.
McFruity knows
Look,
this
look.
woods for magic mushrooms. Yeah, that's
See?
a curve where
This curve, this is when I
we're
started
out of
saying,
line of sight now.
Yeah, I'm starting saying, hang on a minute. What's going on? Where's your picture going on?
Like magic.
Yeah.
It is magic.
Look,
There's
and
some
you've seen some people,
some punters going there.
some punters.
We've spoken to them before, just in case you're wondering.
They
We
know,
had their
they know.
approval.
We have we did speak to them.
They
Before the
They
consented.
were
show.
like, huh? No, before we got there, we're like,
Yeah.
oh look, we're gonna be flying
Oh,
here.
we're
And I was
doing
like,
this.
oh.
We're doing this.
Actually, they saw it before.
All right. So how have you got this
Because this
far?
is the second run.
This is what's annoying me, and they won't tell me.
How can I got this far?
Yes.
No, we're gonna get a lot further.
All right, but how did you get this far?
Well, this is the new.
This isn't that bad.
The new.
Look,
It's not
and then you've gone,
crossfire.
yeah,
It's
so look, you've
it's
gone,
the minus
you've gone
fire.
down, you've gone to the right, and then you've gone round to the left. again.
fire.
So if anyone knows,
Can anyone guess in the chat?
can
what's
anyone
going on?
tell how they managed to do this? Like any of our
Oh,
viewers.
we'll just keep on going.
Can you see how far he's going into the bush? Does anyone else see what's confusing the heck?
Something's not right.
Yeah, like he's still going in. There's all them trees. Look at the amount of trees there. Like what?
It's this minus fire.
And
It's-
where did you start from? Where did he start from? Way
I started
back.
2 minutes ago.
Way back. Yeah. So I don't know.
This
He's
is
following on his board, says Chris. Is he following on his board?
How?
Well, FPVing.
And flying a drone at the same time.
And flying a drone at the same time. Chris,
Come on.
please.
Come on, Chris. Come on,
Chris, please.
Come on, Chris. Can you do that, Chris? Can you do that? Can you do that? So, there was a bloody long way. Bloody long way. I don't think that you've got a camera on a stick. Like the angles look weird. Like there, look, it's looking a bit handheldy.
It is looking a bit handheldy, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't do this when it's going forward, would it? If it was
Unless
handheld.
you, well, I don't know. I don't know.
I
how
would,
you've got-
and,
I don't
and
know.
if I was behind it on a skateboard holding a camera,
I don't
it'd
know.
be a lot bumpier than this,
It wouldn't
wouldn't
go
it?
up into
And
I
the-
really
that wouldn't happen, would it?
I don't know. Well, they didn't see what happened there, so. So I understand you're going to let us know how this
Huh?
happened
Should I let us know? Should
Well,
I let them know?
in your next
Isn't
in
that
your next
week's-
video.
Next week.
In the next video. Should I
Yeah.
just show now?
Huh? No, I think you should show us in your next
I'll show
video
the
and
next
actually
video,
do a proper
alright.
video for how you managed to do that and explain it because who knows?
It's just minus fire.
It's Carlo fire.
Carlo fire.
Carlo fire. Yeah. So if
it was
anyone's
quite
wondering what Tristan's doing in the background there,
Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know what he's doing.
because I'm wondering too.
What's
It looks like he's building something.
Oh, he's building a Sensi.
Oh, you're building
I
a
put
sensor.
plugs on my motors though.
Oh, he's putting plugs on his motor, so he's building a sensor in the background.
He's gonna give away his own Sensi. What?
No.
What? No, I don't think he'll do that. I don't think
Giving
he'll do
away
that.
an evolved board though that belongs to Carlos.
That's an evolved board.
Um,
Well, there's yours as well.
So, What
Yes.
else have we got? We've got anything coming up? Anything interesting?
We have. So I'm going to go to Italy.
Italy.
Yes.
Yeah.
To Salento,
Okay.
drone racing event.
Alright.
What, the underground one?
No, in Salento.
Okay. What's that one? I know it's Salino, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Right. What one are you going to? Salento.
Yes. So I was invited by the. Remember?
I've got to get you shot.
Huh?
Got to get you shot. I keep falling out of shot.
Yes. Remember that very nice girl we met in Turkey, from Italy. Nonna. Nonna? I think it's Nonna.
Nonna?
Yes.
Better
Huh?
It better be Nonna. Yeah.
I can't remember the name now.
Okay. Okay.
So they invited me to go to Italy for an event,
Mhm.
and that's where I'm gonna go
Nice.
in just this week.
Excellent.
Lorenza Di Giorgi. Lorenza Di Giorgi. Yes.
Oh,
I think her
yes.
FPV name is Nonna FPV,
Okay, yeah.
if I'm not mistaken.
Alright, fine.
That's gonna be very good. I'm gonna be doing some live streams over there.
Great.
So there's not gonna be any podcast next week.
We
Just-
never know.
There's no podcast.
Well,
is
maybe, yeah, you guys can do it.
There's no podcast.
I'm not gonna be in it,
Uh,
but I'm gonna
Is
be.
it really a podcast if Carlos isn't here? That's the question.
But it's tough to talk on your own.
Huh?
It's tough to just
I'll be
talk
here,
on your
Jeff.
own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tristan can be
We
here.
can talk to Tristan.
I can phone in.
You can phone in.
Phone it in.
Right, you can phone in. Okay,
Yeah,
and then the
that's-
week after
I'm,
that.
I'm super excited for
Oh,
this.
to go to Italy.
Yes, because it's gonna be
You've
it's
been
basically-
to an awful lot of races around Europe.
yes,
We
but
don't
this
race much in England, though.
especially this one because it's gonna be like a vacation FPV.
Okay.
So I have like this delightful people from Italy. Are gonna pick me up from the airport and just
Awesome.
drive me around and
That's the way it should be.
flying me to
Rip some
to
bando
this.
places,
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah.
Do a few bandos.
Flying as much as I can with this quad.
Well, I do think, I think that we're close to.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's quite enough people that fly yet,
Hmm.
but I think that we're close to an FPV holiday, and it will be enough for people to like organise.
Yes.
Like,
That would be very cool.
Well, there is
Yeah.
that hotel, isn't there, for RC flying?
that's mostly fixed wing, and the
Yeah.
one in Corfu you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the concept it does exist out there.
Well, yeah, that is fixed wing, and that is a guy that went out there and he retired and decided to do that. I don't know if he took it out there as an idea
Mm.
and said, "Oh yeah, let's go to Corfu because that's a great holiday set place." I don't know,
Mm.
but I do
You just
think
want
that there
guaranteed
is.
good weather, basically, don't you?
Well, you should go to Cyprus then. You know, that's why.
Yeah, yeah,
that's
but
why that's why the Red Arrows train there, because of the best. It's the best weather in the whole world.
Yeah.
So
I kind of like Australia's weather as well. To be fair.
that's very hot
But there's
and
a
dry.
lot, there's a lot of animals that try and kill it there.
And lots of dangerous animals, like way too many. Anyway,
Yes.
so you have been to quite a lot of events
Yes.
all around Europe
Yeah.
and even around the world. Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been.
To the US.
You went to the US. You found a lot of hospitality, I think.
Yes. It's amazing like how people are just
Just
Happy
very
to-
open
yeah,
to,
yeah,
to
yeah.
like, wow, you're a foreign pilot, come to our little
Yeah, yeah.
race. That's amazing.
I think we're the same as well, right?
And I
if
think
if
we
someone
did
like
the same.
when Jesse came along, you
Yeah.
were like showing
Well,
him around too.
when we was doing Formula, we had 4 pilots, international
exactly.
pilots,
Yeah.
and we hosted them and took them around and did the same. Like, I think it's very much like an FPV brotherhood kind of thing.
Yes.
Like, you know, like you're one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've found this gift of flying,
Mhm.
and therefore you're cool.
Yeah.
You're-
We've all got that thing
you're-
in common.
You're instantly cool. So you know, there's a question? Let me put it out there. Would any of our viewers go on an FPV holiday to Cyprus? Like, I could probably arrange stuff like that.
I would, yeah.
Being that I'm a Cypriot,
Yeah.
but like you fly into Cyprus and we give you
And there's someone there that
3,
takes
4
care of you.
Yeah, but like 3, 4 interesting locations,
Uh-huh.
not just a field.
Yes. No.
Like in my head, I want to fly down the mountains. We've got a mountain range.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to do that one. So you do that, and we get a little Joey to bring the drone back up or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could do start again. Some very interesting old castle buildings. You know, paths along the seaside.
I think that would be very
I
interesting.
wonder if anyone would do that.
Yeah.
Who would,
I would.
you know, would you be interested? It would cost as much as a normal holiday would cost, but you'd do flying.
Yeah.
Catered around FPV.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know, it would be. I think it'd be quite interesting.
Yeah. I
And
think
And maybe a little mini race if there was 6-8 pilots in the same. Even if there was a few more, you could have a little race between yourselves.
I think
Not as a
it
race.
depends on, but
I wouldn't do it as a race event.
no, I wouldn't do that. But I would do, for example, like when you're booking,
Hmm.
you would see like, hey, if you book for this date, there's gonna be a race, and we'll take care of everything for you. You just need to show up
With your gear.
as an added bonus. Like if you want to change your days for a holiday, look,
Yeah.
if you go on these dates, there's gonna be a race there.
I'd have to move to Cyprus.
Yeah.
Do you know, seriously, this is what it is.
Oh, what a shame, Jim.
I need someone to do fulfillment. Does anyone know anyone that does fulfillment? This is a serious question.
Does what?
now. Fulfillment.
What's that?
So all of my stock,
Yes,
they take it
they take it.
and they put it somewhere,
Mhm.
and they just pick and pack the orders.
Yeah,
So I
Amazon do that.
I still run my thing. Yeah, I'm still the drone junkie.
But there's someone else.
but
But,
they do.
but it's a guy on a warehouse
It's
somewhere.
a guy in a warehouse doing the picking and packing
But
because
yeah,
that's
you make less
that's irrelevant to
Yeah.
to you as the customer or to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I get to move out into Cyprus and start FPV B&B. What a dream! Let's do it. That's it. I've decided. I've decided right now. That's it. I'm going to change
Well, what
my
about
life.
the podcast? No, can't be done.
What about our house, Jim?
You can come to Cyprus. You can come to Cyprus and do podcasts
Every
in
weekend.
the sunshine.
Every weekend.
Podcast in the sunshine. That
Yeah,
would be
sounds pretty
awesome.
good.
Travel to Cyprus
Yeah.
every weekend.
We do need to take the podcast on tour, to be fair.
There's a
Yes.
a big area under no
Well, I'm taking it to
at the west
Italy.
end of the island.
How much further do you want to go? What's that?
Further.
The west end of the island. I don't know what the west end of the island is.
It's
So
the west
why-
end
Yeah, but why would there be a NOTAM?
of the island.
Yeah, but why would there be a? I don't know. Maybe
I
there's.
don't know.
Hang on, there is a big military base in Lefke.
There we go.
Like that's not going to help you much, is it? So yeah, of course, you're not going to fly over any kind of military bases. There's so many other places that you could fly, if as far as I can see. But the whole point is that you're in Cyprus and you're having fun, you know. And I'm just clicking up a little Cyprus video, another one of Chris's,
And other
'Cause he's just
places
come
in
back
the
from
world as
Cyprus.
well.
and other places. That would be interesting too. Yeah.
And if you're a pilot there and you're willing to host, then you get a cut of what the expenses are.
I don't know what you mean by that.
You hire someone on some. Imagine someone wants to go for a FPV holiday in Portugal. Are you gonna travel to Portugal and wait for them? You're gonna know the spots.
Well, that's turning me into a travel agent. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. You know, I don't know if I could do that many countries as a travel agent. Do you know what I mean?
Start off with one and then
Yeah.
expand if you can.
Let's try and show you a bit of Cyprus. Look, this is where Chris. Oh, there you go. This is where Chris stayed in
He's
Cyprus.
showing his
This is his
personal pictures.
personal holiday pictures. But look, wouldn't you want to fly there? Wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah,
No,
well,
too many
there's a
people.
lot of people in the water.
I'd never want to fly there. That's horrible.
Too
Look
many
at the
people.
boat. Everyone's
Too many
shouting
boats.
at you. Ah, bloody
Too many
drone!
boats. Yeah.
I'd hate beaches with too many people on it like that as well.
Yeah, of course.
I just hate people.
But it's just Cyprus and it's nice, and that's why I'm saying I'd find the right places for you to fly.
Yes.
Yeah, for me.
Take
Is
the
that
heavy lifting out of that part. Yeah.
out of that part that we take you, you go and fly here, then you go and have a munch. Yeah, then you
Oh,
go and
Amazon
have a
does
drink.
fulfillment.
Amazon does do fulfillment, and they
Says
take
Paul.
heavy amounts of money for it.
Dude, it's insane.
They, so
It's
you
like
might
25%.
just I have all of
And
the.
Chris is happy to run the warehouse.
Yeah, Chris, but can you run it at home, Chris? That's the question. Yeah, I don't want you to run it from here. You have to run it from there. If you can, let's talk. I would definitely love to go to Cyprus. That would be great. So FPV holiday,
Yes.
and I think we could. I would go. I would go on that holiday, like a golf holiday,
Hmm.
but for flying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not?
I'm sold already.
It doesn't have to be a race that I'm going to.
No, it's just
Just take me somewhere.
where the location for filming is the most important.
The
right? That's what
location
you
for-
always
yeah.
want to have, right? Like, oh look, I've flown here in this.
I've flown in
in
these
this mountain.
places.
down
Yeah,
this- yeah.
you know.
Or
There's
this bando. Or this.
And bad, you know.
even
if-
bandos, even Tristan. Totally, there's a load of bandos. I would love to go to that one that Carlos did way back in the day. Do you remember the original Bando?
Yeah.
Not you, Carlos.
Yeah, no, the other
Well,
one.
the one with the holes.
The one with the holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that?
Left Behind was it
Yeah,
called?
left behind. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that?
That I think that's in Spain or Portugal.
Spain.
Yeah, Spain.
It's in
There's
Spain
a
or
lot of good
Portugal, yeah?
bandos there.
But I would
Same
go
Portugal, actually.
and you put me in
Hey,
a
Rabbit
coach.
FPV. Oh, look
Yeah.
who it is.
What?
Rabbit FPV.
Oh, Rabbit FPV. Hey, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for joining us. But I would love to go on that holiday. You put me in a coach and you take me there.
Yes.
And again, like in Spain,
In a car.
there's a lot of little cities that never sold.
Yeah, there's a
And
lot,
you've got
a lot of
empty
places.
cities.
A whole, yeah, literally the whole.
Yeah,
thing.
the whole place is empty.
That's it.
That I think would be a right
So,
interesting
Could
little
do a
holiday.
sneaky, what? Farnagusta.
It could do a little sneaky one in Famagusta.
What's
Yeah.
a Farnagusta?
Okay, so Famagusta is in Cyprus.
Okay, it's a place in Cyprus.
It's a
not-
place in Cyprus.
I thought it was some type of food or something.
But no. So
sounds
what
quite
what he's referring to is
Yeah.
in Cyprus, there is a portion of Cyprus.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that Cyprus is divided? So we're going to do a travel show now.
Oh my god.
So
I need
Cyprus,
to go to the
I
transition.
need to go here to go to transition.
That was a good transition from the...
It was a lovely transition.
from
From here we are in England, and Cyprus is over here, just below Turkey, and it's divided.
divided.
So you've got a North Cyprus and a South.
Yes,
Greek Cypriots in the south, Turkish Cypriots in the north.
yes.
But here, in
They're
the
all mixed in.
Famagusta region, no,
Oh.
here there's 14 miles
Yeah,
of untouched beaches.
untouched beaches. okay.
Untouched.
14 miles.
14 miles
Why are
of
they
it
untouched?
because
Got
it's
landmines
part of. No. So between the north and the south, you've got what's called the Green Line.
Yes.
See this division here? Can you
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
This division here, two boulders.
Is it painted on the floor though?
No, it's just called Green Line. 'cause
How do you know if you walk
It
like
was
that?
painted in a green felt tip pen by General Harding way back in the 50s.
Wow, the
that's-
whole thing.
That on
On a
a map by the British general, he used a green field pen
Okay,
and he drew a line and said, "This is where the Turks will be and this is where the Greeks will be
cool.
if it all goes tits up." And it did go tits
It
up,
did go.
and that's where the
Good thing
Turks
that he
are,
marked it then.
and that's where the Greeks are. But
Yes.
here, there is the Marash, and the Marash is 14 miles of untouched beaches.
Mhm.
But more than that, more than the untouched beaches, there is
Oh,
a lot of hotels
oh.
that were just left.
Oh,
I'm in
okay.
the wrong place. That were just left. So all of this area here, see all of this untouched,
Mhm.
and then it's a ghost town, and it's called the Varosh.
Okay, that
I
sounds
can't-
amazing.
Whoa.
You can't. No, you can't quite see it because I was trying to look for the buildings.
There we
but
go.
No, you can't. 'Cause
Those
They've,
aren't?
they've not done the buildings of the
Oh, they
Varosh there.
They didn't photograph them.
No. But
From the
if I can
satellite.
find a picture, I'll show it to you. But you've got.
Yes, so you can just go there and basically,
Well, you can't.
Oh,
This
you
is
can't?
this is
Okay.
yeah.
but you can't, but you can.
Well, you
You're
can't
allowed
because
to.
because it's militarily controlled.
It's
that's
military
insane.
control.
Yeah. This is
the
the
fly in a military zone. Yeah.
this is part of the issue.
I
So
like not getting shot. To be fair, Jim.
it's not about you getting shot. It's
Oh,
about
that's
whether or not
quite
you're
like
allowed
that.
in. So like this is
The
like
less
one of the
shots I am on my
pictures.
holidays, the better they are generally.
But you could dive all of these if you could sneak in.
You could
Oh
die.
yeah, let's just sneak in around
This
the
is-
military.
What's-
yeah.
what's
I didn't say
What's
that.
this red dot on my
I
shirt?
didn't say
It's
that.
moving
Oh,
around.
we could
Yeah.
just actually go to
Mr.
Spain.
Fruity Cakes. Mr. Fruity Cakes said this. I didn't say that.
We
Yeah.
could just go to Spain.
Rabbit,
We could have
um,
non-militarised buildings to done.
I'm glad you still love your Woover, and you're still playing with it. It's awesome to hear that. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen we've got Woove Ball now, but just only to stop this lot laughing at my lovely Cyprus. Yeah. But look at these lovely buildings.
I have some dots on my shirt.
Look at these amazing buildings, man.
Yeah,
Oh, where's that
amazing
picture?
buildings in a military zone.
Well, it's not a military zone per se.
It's just controlled by
It's
them.
no man's land.
So when,
Oh.
when soldiers come up and point a gun at me, I can go, well, I'm not really trespassing per se.
per se.
And I'm sure they'll be like, oh, right.
Oh, sorry about that, mate.
No, see, now you've just taken it too far now.
No, I think that's what we tend to do.
Well, yes, you do.
Oh, God.
So, yes, so places like that in Cyprus would be great. Yeah, you've got loads
Oh,
of that. You've got
and
loads
the
of
Shrimpton is in
mountain.
Italy.
He is in Italy. Andy, how are you settling in?
No, I'm gonna go there next week.
He is gonna go
Salento.
there.
What part of Italy are you in? Andy.
We don't know. Andy, which part of Italy is it? Salento. Can you pick Carlos up from the airport?
Can you pick
No.
me up?
No. He's got a ride from the airport.
Yes. I'm thinking. Should I take a wing?
Should he take a wing?
build
Yes.
there.
You should always take a wing.
Where's my beard? It's gone.
You should always take.
Shaved
a
it
wing.
off. Because I only had a mustache, but it was too much, I think, to walk around with that.
It was a bit too Freddie Mercury. It's constantly the moustache and the beard would have been. You'd have got away with that.
Yeah.
But just the moustache. Yeah, and
that's
there's no
good.
way you could have trimmed it back. It would have ended up really wrong.
Just to make a tiny little
Just a
mustache.
little thin one. You could have done a spiv
Like
moustache. You could have done the really thin
1920 mustache.
1920s spiv moustache. You could have done that. That would have looked great. think
I
that
tried
looked
a
great.
different type of mustache, but I don't think we're allowed to show this.
No,
Internet.
let's not
No.
put that on the stream.
We'll get copy strike for sure.
Chris says, Andy says that he's between Rome and Pisa.
Okay.
There's a lot of distance between Rome. Should we go back to the Zoom?
Go
Let's
on.
go back to showing you geography. Yeah?
Google are going to copy strike
So-
us, you realise.
So here we are. What?
This is all
Google-
copyrighted maps.
No.
Get away.
Google has the copyright on all these maps.
On this map?
Yeah.
Well, I can't show this
I don't know
map.
if you can show it or not.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right, well, look,
Yeah,
there's
I
Rome
think-
I don't
there.
think Google are going to see this video.
This is, so like,
You
he's here
never know.
somewhere.
Copy strike by Google.
I can't believe it, but he's here somewhere. So Andy, hello from over there, Florentino.
And I'm gonna go scroll out. Yeah.
And you're going
On the boot.
You're going to the boot down here
Yes. So I'm
That's
landing in
good.
Barry,
in Barry.
Barry,
Barry,
see,
yeah,
there.
there, right
and
there.
then
Isn't that in
a little bit
Wales?
down.
Paddy Wales.
See?
Yeah.
There is Salento somewhere there. I don't know.
You could just
Somewhere.
search for Salento.
Yeah.
I could do, but that would just make it too easy. So you're going somewhere down there on the heel of Italy.
On the hill.
You're right on
And
the
it's
heel.
supposed to be incredibly beautiful with a lot of mountains and stuff. So
Isn't there a lot of mafia down there?
That actually looks
Yeah.
very mountainy.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. That looks very
It's alright.
mountainy, doesn't it? Oh, is there towns? That's a
the
town.
Yeah.
Wow. That's some sporadic town action. Isn't that weird? You got just town.
Yeah, but
then
there's
long
a lot of holes in between the towns.
Yeah, it's weird.
Carlos just likes the holes.
I like the holes in between.
Carlos loves a bit of hole. So,
Yes. Can't
You're
wait
going
to be
to
there.
Italy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
you're going to enjoy
And then the week after,
is Western Park.
Western Park.
I'm back in the shot now. The week after is Western Park, indeed.
Yay!
Indeed,
I booked
um,
work off Gem so I can come.
Awesome. Very good. Thank you very much.
Got to book it.
So I'm going to go to...
Oh, look, Mr. Fruitcakes is going to be in
is-
north of Italy as well.
There you go.
I was
So
gonna-
I'm going to Western Park, but I'm not going to take everything.
No.
I'm going to do my head in, and I just don't need that. So if you want something in particular at Western Park for me to take to Western Park, let me
Yes.
know. Otherwise, I'm just going to take a very sparse selection so that I can spend more time chatting to people
Yes.
and playing with toys. And
But you've had a
generally
really good idea.
fannying around.
Do you want to talk about your idea?
No, we'll
No.
no.
No, we don't want to talk
No.
about.
That's
We
top
won't.
secret, Carlos.
Yeah.
Oh,
We won't, we won't. I don't think we need to talk
I'm
about
giving away the cake.
it. Yeah, there's a cake.
There's some cake.
There is some cake, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do you a great deal if you come and you want to buy something at Western Park and
Yeah.
you haven't got, I haven't brought it or whatever.
Excellent.
What we are taking to Western Park
Yeah.
is the landscapes.
Yes.
Tom's
Created
doing
by
another one.
Mr. Raggy himself,
Yeah,
Thomas
so-
Ashley.
We've had some landscapes.
Landscapes.
No, that sounds like dinner. We've had some landscapes made for us by Tom Ashley,
Yes.
and I think they're phenomenal. You might have seen us playing with them before, and we're going to have all of those and the new one that he's bringing, and
Yes.
you're going to bring the ones from your house.
Yes.
Yeah, see that? He's on camera. He said it, and I'm just going to let you play on them.
Yes.
So I've got a couple,
And the 1,500 Orlandos I built.
and all well, all Orlando. So there's another one. There's another one that's being built here, and there's another one being built here, and then I've got my one over there. So there's going to be loads of them
Yes.
for you guys to come and have a little muck about and play with the Orlandos.
And
And
more.
and there's more.
more.
And there's more.
Please,
The
sir, can I
more
have some
is
more?
well, there's going to be is the Woovers.
Hoover.
Yeah,
Woof
so
balls.
Woovers.
Balls.
So, Rabbit, if you're over in England, come and join us. We've got somewhere for you to stay as well, anytime you like. Woov ball.
Yes.
So, two aside, so 4 Woovers at a time on the table,
Uh-huh.
and the Woov ball. Again, free for you. Come and have a little play.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as you share.
Yep, that's the only condition for. So if you want to play, all you got to do is take a picture of the Drone Junkie stand or the woof ball or the landscape or whatever it is. Tag us and share it on your own post, and that will let you have a go.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah. Do
Very
a little,
nice.
do a little. You do a little bit of social media for us, and you get to play
Yes.
with the toys,
And it's so much fun.
and it's so much fun.
The time that we're going to give you to play is going to come.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Quickly.
Well, I've had to get some timers.
Yeah.
I've had to get some
Oh,
timers
yes.
because I think people are going to get on and they're not going to want to come off.
Ever.
They're not going to realise
So-
how short a time 5 minutes is when you're having that much fun.
This
Yeah.
is it. This is it. So going slow has never been this much fun. So
Unless
I've got
you're
these little
in bed with
timers. So everyone will have a little time on
Yeah.
it. And there's more.
There's more.
There's more.
There is. No.
No.
There is one
No.
more.
No, I cannot take
there's
it.
one more. Now, I don't know if it's rebellious if you tell people ahead of time what you intend to do, but I intend, like, there's FPV racing during the day,
Yeah.
yeah, at Western Park,
Uh-huh.
but at night there's nothing organised.
Well, there is. I spoke to Ben yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and they're gonna have. It's not gonna be big though, because they're using the marquee for all the pilots.
Why would you need to do that? Why can't we just have a little bit out there?
So they're using their marquee for the pilots, and they're gonna have a tiny whoop course, but it's gonna be very, very tiny compared to what they had.
What's the point?
So we're gonna make a bigger one.
We're going to make a much bigger one.
Someone's
Yeah.
going to do it properly.
So either it'll be in our marquee or just outside our marquee.
Yeah.
Um,
And maybe we
But-
could just talk to Ben, and instead of them having an issue, building their stuff there, we could just make a big one, because we have space for that, right?
we've got loads of
We've
stuff.
got 2 tunnels, we've got gates.
We've got loads of bits, and I think I think that we should give a bit more precedence, a bit more thing to tiny whoop flying.
Yes.
Fucking
Like
awesome.
at the like it's like, oh, it's just a spare, it's just an extra. It's not. It's genuine and valuable and
feature.
Yes,
worthwhile.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Carlos has
asset.
just pulled something out of his bag that he should have showed me ages ago. Now that he's only pulled it out of his bag, you're going to get to see it and enjoy it as quickly and as much as I am. What is this thing you pulled out of your bag, Carlos? Dun dun dun.
It's the future.
That is one funky ass pair of glasses.
So I'm reviewing this. This is actually a forbidden preview.
So, is that JJRC?
Huh?
That says JJRC.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It says JJRC.
And it's-
JJRC that make the little tiny F36. I think they make the JJRC. Do.
Yep.
I think
Is it?
that's the JJRC one.
I've
Anyway.
never seen any
Okay.
JRC. Anyways, this.
Is there no lens in this one? There's no lens in this.
No, there's no.
There's no lens in either one.
Who was that? Was it you that?
There's
posted-
no
I know.
lenses in them
It was
glasses.
a mate of mine at my work. He was
Yeah.
like, "Oh no, it's blurring against the lens," and then he poked his eye out because there was no lens.
There's no lenses.
And this is a
Can I try it on?
FPV. No, because it's not on, and there's no FPV on. You'll try it on afterwards. You'll have to wait. You guys will have to wait for the review for this.
See how it
But
doesn't let
it
me
will
play
be-
with the toys.
It will be worth it.
It will be worth
So
it.
this is
So that's FPV.
an FPV
5.8.
5.8. Everything is in here, and you basically see the picture of the FPV in the little thing. No, after.
Can I not look at it?
After.
He signed an NDA. You can't feel.
He signed an NDA.
I
Yeah.
just want to.
Banggood were really good in sending me these, so I can
Uh-huh.
test them out. And boy, I've been waiting for this for a very long time, and I'm very happy that we can finally.
I just think it's going to be weird only doing it with one eye.
No, it's
I think it's going to be weird.
no, it's not.
He was flying a quad with
Look,
it the
look,
other
look,
day.
look! You do look like that. It's
that.
you look like
You do look quite weird.
you're a robot, and all of a sudden you're processing something like you stop and like, and then you can look normal and act like a human.
Does
afterwards.
it feel funny?
No, it's like look at my finger. Yeah, can you focus on my finger?
Yeah.
That's it. But you can
Feels
still see
funny,
the
though. I
you can
can't,
still
it's too
see
close.
the things out of it. But I'm giving away too much. There'll be a review soon
Right.
enough.
Okay.
There'll be a review of
Just
this
wait, children.
of this product. I think it's amazing.
I think it's quite.
It's interesting.
Yeah, no, I think it's more than interesting. I was shooting a music video with this.
Well, he won't let me touch it even. He won't even let me touch it.
After the show.
So,
That's
So-
not the first time Jem said that today.
yeah,
What the-
why not?
Sorry.
Shall we do the giveaway?
Let's do a giveaway.
Exciting.
Let's
How
do a
long have we
giveaway.
been on? Like an hour and a half already.
Hour and
Good.
a half already. We do chat for ages.
So, if you want this, you better have gone to YouTube and put a comment in my latest, or in our latest podcast video, which is 14th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see.
Well, the last one,
Yes?
I'm thinking that was 14. I think that was 14.
Let's see. So this is the current one
That's
that we're
current.
on now.
Yeah, that's current.
And
That's
if
not
you
the one.
go
Is
to
this
the previous one, 15. We're at 16 podcasts.
Can you believe it?
16. And we missed a couple of weeks as well.
And we have missed time. I can't believe we've done that many podcasts.
So, on the, we have a few people.
No, that's all from before.
Yeah. So, anyone that puts a comment here.
There's some new comments in there.
Yeah, so if you're fast enough to leave a comment
Mr.
there.
Fruity Cakes is no, these are new comments. Look, these
Huh?
two.
Yeah.
That's only
There you go.
33 minutes ago.
Please let the fruit have some sense.
It's not a Gemsy,
Gemsy.
but I do like that. I do like that, a Gemsy.
Sounds like sucking up. To
Hey, Rabbit.
It does sound a bit like sucking up.
Quick, if you're quick enough, put a comment on our. I keep saying my.
Well, it's on your stream. It's on your thing.
On the
the
channel.
podcast.
On the podcast in YouTube, on the previous one for the podcast 15, leave a comment there.
Yeah. So
Make
on
sure you're
this,
subbed.
on this one here. This
Yeah.
one here. Yeah.
And we're gonna do a little.
I can't believe we've done so many. Look, how many there is.
So look at it. If you look at my channel as well, look, it went from normal videos,
It went from you.
doing a lot of videos,
Yeah.
to all of a sudden everything is orange.
It's just all gone orange. Your
It's
world
just
has gone orange.
Podcasts. I've stopped caring.
Yeah, and a few
There's
videos in
There's
between.
some good videos
There's some
sprinkled
great
in there.
videos, and you've got another couple to come up now.
Yes.
So if you want to win it, get onto this video and put your comment in here,
Yes.
and Carlos will pick a winner from these comments.
Yes. Correct. Well,
Yeah.
not me. The system is gonna pick them.
The system thing, blah blah. We'll pick a winner from that.
Gemsy sounds better.
Gemsy does sound quite interesting, but it's the Sensei. I don't know. But yeah, Gemsy does sound interesting.
Did we have
I like
any more topics to talk about? Did you finish
Did
your?
Did you finish your build?
Finish your
I'm
bill?
just looking at. I don't know where to solder the receiver to. This is a no RX one, and I'm putting
And
So
you're
do you
putting
wanna-
an XM Plus on.
Show here on the.
Bring it in.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
I'll show you what I've got.
Bring it in,
Got some
and-
pretty primo components.
Give people some time as well to leave some comments in if they haven't yet.
Are we picking it today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you've got half an hour at the most.
Now we have less.
All right,
much less than that.
you got 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Do it now. You got minutes only to join into that
So we
and
have
put some comments on there.
1106 6000 kV
Yes.
with a Crazy B F4
Light controller.
V2 5 amp.
With the lead with capacitor already built in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. That means that you can take 3S?
That just means that it's going to protect your
The
flight
volt spikes won't
controller.
kill it. It doesn't mean it can.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's
Because
not.
this can take 3S.
Yeah.
And they say,
because
hey,
it's a 16 by 16.
But that's
a-
that's a
rather than
different-
all in one.
yeah.
it is,
separate
it is.
stuff.
And they say, hey, if you're putting 4S,
You
put
don't
a
need.
little capacitor on it.
Yeah, I mean,
this-
with 2S, this is insane.
This
already.
thing
Yeah.
on this thing on 2S was crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even need this on 3S.
Yeah,
and
no, I
then
don't think we need
RX6R. What was it? The newbie
Newbie cam.
Newbie drone camera. Yeah.
That is a newbie cam.
and the
And
VTX
that's the
from the new
VTX.
CineWhoop
Is that from the
950.
950?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
And
it.
so, shall we discuss why we picked the newbie drone camera?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's amazing.
For me, this is the best. This camera is the best for changing light.
Yeah.
So for altering light conditions,
Uh-huh.
this one is the most
But
capable.
that size anyway.
Just of this
I think
size,
the new
stock camera for changing light conditions, you ain't gonna get.
But
better
the
than that camera.
camera that I flew in the on the mirror quad last
Yes.
week's stream,
Yeah.
that was
Nano Racer.
that's the next level up.
Yeah.
The Nano Racer from Run Camera. So I think Cadix probably going to bring something because their EOS 2 thing, which is a similar size, is nowhere near as good as. the
Yeah, I
Run
remember, like,
cameras.
when you were coming back in, it was like just seamless, right?
It
didn't,
adjusted to the
yeah.
levels perfectly.
It just
But
got
this
right.
at that scale, because that's a bit heavier. This is super light, and
Yeah.
I really like this mount.
Yeah.
That
It's very
mount
protective,
is,
isn't it?
yeah.
Of the camera.
The one thing I like about the Sensi, and I think we need to speak with Chris Atkins, is this. I love
That low pro.
I love the ability to reuse things
That's what I wanted.
for different purposes.
that was
you
the
know?
whole
So
point.
when you start updating things,
Yeah.
you can. It's not like, oh, okay, now you have to buy everything from
Yeah,
new,
no.
and then
It's not what I
I love reusing things from
Yeah.
from old builds, from
Yeah.
old stuff, and going like, oh, wow, now I can bring new
I
life
can
to this.
bring
you know?
you back into
Because
the
all
game.
of these, at the end of the day, all of these are like our own creations, right?
Yeah.
So you feel a little bit of love or
Yeah, yeah.
or respect or whatever you want to call it for it, right? So
Yeah.
you don't want it to just be sitting in a corner doing nothing
I've got far too many like that.
and dying. Yeah.
Far too many. I've got far
You
too
want,
many.
so this is why sometimes I'm like, someone discovers something that oh look, you have this little new canopy that works with this type of motors,
Mhm.
and I have tons of these motors that are sitting in a corner because they wouldn't fit on anything.
On
Like there
something
was
else.
no exactly.
Well, like
there-
these.
yeah.
These motors, they were very popular when we had the Lizard time.
Yeah.
And then no one wanted them again
Yes.
for ages. And now they're the right ones for
The
this
right
prop
ones for that.
size.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think technology just needs to advance a little bit on some parts,
Mhm.
and then other parts that you used in the past can be used into
Yeah.
this
Can
new
come
technology.
back in because there's
yeah.
nothing wrong. These are bloody good
Yeah,
motors,
yeah, they
HGLRC.
are. They-
Are bloody good motors, right solid. So there's nothing wrong with them motors, even though they're last
I know.
year's fashion.
Yes.
I love these 1106 6000 kVs. They're probably inappropriate for a Sensi, but they've got
Yeah.
so much.
I wouldn't
like,
say that.
love-
I wouldn't say they're that
Well,
inappropriate.
compared to the 1103, I think the 1103 are a sweet
Yes.
spot.
But this
Yes,
is
I
what I
agree.
would like to see. Like I love that you can put a tiny whoop cover
Canopy, yeah.
on this. I just it looks it's perfect for it.
It needs a little bit of finish, doesn't it? That's what it is.
I think it's perfect the way it is.
Yeah, you're
It
just
fits the camera perfectly on the exact spot that you want it. It protects all the components. I don't think I don't
my
see how it can
mindset
be
was to get
any better.
Get the 65 and the 75 out of their ducts.
Yes.
That was what I wanted.
Yes.
So this was to get the 75 out of its
yeah,
ducts.
yeah.
However,
Yeah.
I'm not overly happy with this sort of this the motor issue.
Uh-huh.
So if you just took a 75 and put these little props on the Sensi, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't
would
work.
make me so happy.
Yeah.
So whilst it was supposed to just take your 75 into this,
Mhm.
you can't take the motors. You've got to change the motors.
You have to change the motors, yeah.
If you want these props.
Yeah.
If you're happy with these smaller 40mm props,
Just use the
you
the
can
titch.
just you could just
Just
go
do
down
this. Go down this route.
go down to the titch. But for me it was just that it was supposed to be a conversion.
Mhm.
It's just I couldn't justify using the super fast props, the super fast
And
motors.
they started blowing up as well because they're
because you're trying to put big props on it.
exactly, yeah.
So the super
It's
fast
overpropping,
motors
yeah.
need the small props.
Yeah.
So and I want the 65 props.
Mm.
I like that size of propeller.
Yeah, but you always have to match the motor to a prop. You never,
Yeah.
you know, you can overprop a motor only so much until it burns or it burns
Well,
the
it
ESC.
kicks it back into the system, yeah.
Yeah.
And then your ESC started getting hotter and hotter,
Yeah.
and they're pushing more, and it can't cope with it.
Exactly.
But as a
But
nice
yeah,
little conversion frame,
I love the canopies on these, and I hopefully Chris Atkins will be able to. I think he made a couple of canopies like this already.
they're very, very similar. Chris, he's only got
Yeah.
to do a couple of little changes, but yes, it's going to be very similar, walking down the same path essentially.
Because yeah, that for me is the.
As opposed to something like this that's got like the front canopy
Yeah.
screwed at the front and then
Yeah.
and a pin at the back.
Mm.
I wasn't that interested in doing that, but you could.
No, yeah.
If you're inventive, you've got the holes. Yeah, because don't forget, the flight controller sits on the inside floor.
on the inside, and then
and
you
the
have the
four-
outside. Yeah.
The outside floor was for these big HD canopies.
Mhm.
Was for those canopies. So your flight controller sits well within that.
But I think that canopy is way higher than so. This is my HD version of
this
it,
is
and I
huge.
just took a 70. Yeah, look at the size of that. Like, you can put it next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it as low as possible. I like the
And
look of
this, you would never even dream that this was HD, would you? Like when you look at this.
No,
you
it doesn't
wouldn't
look like it's
And it
suspect.
flies well.
because you think
Yeah.
HD is quite bulky.
But
Yeah.
your FPV are bringing out their new 75mm with the HD. Have you seen that with a really nice little canopy
No.
for holding the Cadix in?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jem, you're getting some, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes. Anyway.
What
so-
about the new camera? Since we're talking about HD cameras,
the Tarsia?
The Tarsia.
They kept promising. It's only just got in. They're 4 days over their promise, which isn't a lot.
4 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Of what? Of releasing.
Of releasing.
But you know what? I don't know. I haven't tested it yet, so I don't want to say. I don't want to like
I think they're not
beat
releasing.
the horse that they
They're
don't
not
have
releasing because they don't. They're not as happy with it as they wanted.
as
to
they
be.
wanted to be. Yeah.
So they're not releasing.
Because there were a
which
couple
is
of
better
people.
than releasing
I've seen
unhappy.
some
True.
bad
It's true.
footage.
Yeah. I've seen some really shaky footage.
Some
The
interesting.
quality
shaky
might
footage,
be much better,
yeah. Some interesting.
but
I've
then-
seen
shaky
some bad
footage.
pilots.
but
with
then
it in
it's
their
like
hands as well.
roar, like it cuts away from all the.
They need to get better people flying it.
Yeah, it cuts away from any interest that I might have in the camera, even if the quality is superb. Like
Yeah.
all of that wobbling just takes away any.
Have you
It's
seen a
unusable,
video?
unusable footage.
Have we seen a video of the HD next to the FPV yet, side by side?
No, but
We
we've
haven't
seen
seen-
some FPV video though.
But
Yeah, we've seen some FPV video. Like the colors look alright.
have we seen any HD videos?
It's better than
Yes.
it's better than the
But
Cadix
why would you-
Turtle
There's
or
been a
the-
guy
Hang on, hang
online
on.
that reviewed it.
Hang on, the
Don't show his
FPV
video.
feed.
Nah.
The FPV feed
Yeah.
has been better than the turtle feed. Is that what you're telling me?
No,
No.
the feed from that is better than the feed from a turtle. Because the turtle
the
and
HD,
the Tarsi are both.
HD.
No, the FPV feed.
Yeah,
It's
the
the same.
FPV feed.
Slightly better because of the colors, basically.
Yeah, because it's not an HD cam trying to do the FPV feed. It's a
Yeah.
dedicated FPV.
Yes.
Hang on, that's not HD then.
No.
You have two cameras.
Yeah.
One is
there
for FPV only,
Yeah,
and the other one records HD.
but they're not both HD.
No,
No.
but both of them are giving you a feed to your goggles, right? The,
No.
The Tarsia,
No.
No.
the Tarsia and the Split. It's just the Tarsia's doing it from its own dedicated camera.
Exactly.
I'm saying that FPV feed from the Tarsia is better than the FPV feed from the Split.
Yes.
And the
Or the
Turtle
Cadix.
V2.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because the Turtle V2, it's processing the image and then splitting it
And
into
trying to- it's
recording
trying to do
into
two
HD,
jobs, yeah.
and then sending you some,
It's trying
some
to do two jobs.
FPV feed,
that's,
right?
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying
And
to
the
get
Tarsier has one dedicated FPV camera,
Yes,
and then it has another one.
and that's better than the Turtle FPV.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That's
dedicated camera.
well, so
The
there-
FPV one.
So you ain't got much to bitch about.
Well, from the
No,
videos
no,
that I've
just-
seen, I just care about the HD. I don't care about anything else.
Okay.
I care about how is it gonna what the final product that I'm gonna get is,
Am I
right?
gonna be happy
That's
with
the
it?
that's the if you're giving me an HD camera,
Yeah, but if the FPV is better than the current HD,
well, I don't
crop,
care about the FPV part.
Yeah, well, then the HD would be even better than that.
It would,
No,
but
the feed is better, not the actual 8. How? I don't understand how this is confusing.
Because you're not hearing what I'm saying to you.
I am. I just.
You're
heard.
saying there's two cameras on board,
yes,
and this FPV camera. Let
Yeah.
me get people on my.
it's slightly better.
Yeah.
Yes.
This FPV camera is
Yeah.
better than a Turtle.
No,
So
it's better
they're-
than the FPV feed, not better than the HD footage.
Yeah.
Better than
That's
the
what I'm
Turtle's
saying.
feed.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
But so this HD one
yeah,
would be better than that.
yes,
Is what I've said.
What do you mean by
Yes,
better? Better
yes.
for what?
yes.
Recorded better.
Yes, of course it is because it's 4K as
When
well.
he goes to play it back
The-
later
the
on,
HD
it's not being
recording-
transmitted. It's
Yeah,
not
the HD
being
recording.
transmitted.
The HD recording bit's irrelevant whether it's 2 or 1 cameras. That
Yes.
can be just as
It's
good.
It's
not
true.
exactly.
Just say yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
That's not what you're saying.
Very good.
No, it's not.
Doesn't
I'm not comparing them two like that. I'm just saying that the HD that you're going to get, because right now,
The HD that you're gonna get would be better, but just because the HD
Right,
camera is
right.
better.
would
nothing
it
to do with
be
being a split
better
camera.
than the HD that's recorded on a Turtle?
Yes, because it's higher
It was
quality.
4K,
And it
not
hasn't
1080.
been. They haven't processed it to faff it out.
Doesn't
and
matter about the
transmit it.
Yeah, but that
processing
part
because
is
that's
irrelevant,
split.
man.
It's
anyways.
irrelevant.
Yeah, it's irrelevant because it's split
On the
anyways.
Turtle.
On the turtle, they're
irrelevant
just
on
using
either.
the same lens to. So you think the turtle works in a different way than it actually does.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what they do is they use the same lens
Yes.
to process the FPV feed for you,
Yes.
and then they use the same lens to process the HD feed for you.
Okay. And at some point they split it out.
So it's not like it's HD and then it gets converted into
Okay. So
FPV.
that
yeah?
I'm not saying that is.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that the HD from the Turtle,
Yeah.
is pretty clean.
Yes.
And the HD from the Tarsier, apparently 4K,
Yeah.
is going to be even better than that.
Why?
No, it's only because of the quality. Because if it was, listen, if the Tarsier had the same 1080p as the Turtle or the Split, it'd be the same shit. You wouldn't notice the difference. Yeah, except maybe the FPV feed for the Tarsier will be slightly better, color-wise. That's it.
It's a dedicated FPV.
Alright,
That's it.
okay.
That would be the only difference. In this case, the
But hang
Tarsier
on,
would be better because it's 4K. So the quality is a bit higher for that specific camera.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but in the future, hopefully,
Yeah,
someone
obviously
will just
4K
get that.
camera's better than a 1080p camera. That's just.
Yeah, but in the
How it
future,
works.
someone's just going to get that 4K camera, and it's going to do the same as a Split. So you just have one camera.
Just have one
Well,
camera.
no, I think they
That's
could
it.
do that already. But the reason they've gone the path they have is they want to have the clean FPV feed because there is a big difference. So I've got a quad set up with a
It's a
split.
case of colors. That's it.
No, it's not just colours. I have a quad set up with a split that just records HD, and I
Yeah.
fly it from a Foxeer Falcon, and it's amazing.
Mhm.
And it's 10 times better to fly from that than it would have been. Maybe even 100 times better to fly than it is to fly from the feed from the split. It makes a huge
In terms
difference.
of colors and stuff.
No, in terms of everything, latency, the
latency.
gaps I can hit. Yeah, the latency.
I don't have any latency on it.
There is latency. If you can't notice it, it's definitely there. Trust me.
Because I'm not going as fast as I want with it.
Even when you're going slowly, there's still latency.
No, I don't know.
You can time
Zero.
There is.
On this, I noticed zero latency.
Well, there is latency.
Okay, we're going to argue this, and we're not going to get any answers until we actually get a
You can
Tarsier
say
in.
you don't
Yes.
feel
So,
latency, but
I've
there
got a
is-
wad
there
of
is
them
latency
on order,
cards.
and as soon as they release them, they're going to send them.
Yes. But
Uh,
I'm not very happy on the current videos that I've seen.
No, this
Is
is
what
why
I
I'm
wanna say.
asking the questions,
Yeah.
because I'm not seeing what I've been told. I've been told this, and I'm seeing that,
Yeah.
and that's, it doesn't match, and that's not good. Okay,
Yes.
where else was we?
Shall we do the giveaway?
You want to do it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
It's
had
only-
enough time.
Huh?
You've had enough time. You've had
enough time.
you've had your 10 minutes. Okay, where was it? It was in
So
here somewhere.
we have to. No, give me this.
Take it over. Just take it over. It's all yours.
Where's the screen? Oh, not this, not this.
You want to get it up first before you
website.
do that.
Ah, it's fine. We can
Yeah,
just go to.
Get it up. And we're going to choose a winner for this Sensi frame. That one there, and obviously the bag of nuts that comes with it, because it comes with a bag of nuts. Here's the Sensi frame. You can see it on
Here's the website.
Carl's
So
hat.
this is Quadtherapy podcast 15.
Podcast 15.
Control C.
You're going to take all of those comments,
Yeah. Put
even
them
the
here.
old ones,
Filter duplicate users, so it doesn't matter if you've
commented more than once.
done twice. That's fine with cookies.
No cheating.
No cheating.
Get you to comments. There's 9 comments.
9 unique comments. So
Yes.
1 of 9. You've got a 9 in 1 chance if you've commented on this,
Yes.
the Sensi frame.
And the winner
The random winner.
will be.
Random
Click.
is the random winner is
Terry Allen.
Terry,
Well done,
tell
Terry.
boy,
Don't stop me.
are you
No.
here? Tell. Terry,
I don't
you-
think he's on the
you
stream
have
this
won.
time, but congratulations, Terry.
Congratulations. This Sensi frame is yours, and of course the associated bag of nuts.
Yes.
You're going to put whatever you put on the top.
Yes.
I recommend 8,000 odd motors, 6 to 8,000 if you're going to put big props on.
Yes.
It will fly with the stock 75 stuff.
Yes.
Um,
But you really want better motors.
you really want the bigger props
Yeah.
and the slower motors. So Terry,
Well done.
let us know. Well done. Congratulations.
Yes. Send me a message on.
Yeah, Carlos or
yes.
me, whichever it is.
Yeah.
Send us a message. Let us know that you know that you know, and we'll go from there. And you've won.
Well done.
Congratulations, Terry. Look, it's right there. Look, YouTube says it.
YouTube says it.
YouTube says it. So you've
YouTube
won it.
has spoken.
Yeah, the tube has won. Yeah. Really sorry, Mr. Fruity Cakes.
Yeah, for the gigs next time.
Really sorry. Next time, but there's more. There's more competitions coming.
There's more coming. Yeah.
There is more. We do loads of that stuff.
If you're in Weston Park, Definitely come and see us because there'll be surprises.
There's loads of stuff going on in
Oh,
Western.
yeah. A lot of surprises.
Can't
Get
even talk
excited,
about it.
people.
Can't even talk about stuff that we're doing. But really, I just want it to be more. You know, I appreciate that it's. Oh look, Chris is going to sling in a canopy
Look at
for you
that.
as well, Tal. But there's going to be more than. I appreciate going to a show. Is all like, oh, you're sales. I just don't know if I can be doing with that. So I'm going to go
You
there.
just want to play, really.
I just want to play.
Spread the
You're the worst salesman in the
I'm
world.
terrible, mate.
Because
I
you
really
just
am.
want to play with your
I
own
just want to
toys.
play with the toys instead. So I'm just, I only got into this because I want to play with toys. So come to Western Park, come and see us. Like I said, if you want anything at Western in particular,
Yeah,
let me know.
Let Jem know before.
I'm just going to take some major bits and pieces and then go from there. Yeah? Have you got anything else you want to talk about?
I'm good.
You good? Tristan in the back?
Good.
You good?
Yes. Wait for the review for this and this to
And
come.
this, and then tell us how he did that super long range video. I've got no idea how he done it.
Magical.
Thank you very much for joining us and our international viewers as well.
Yes.
Thank you, Rabbit. She's out there in Germany. It's Germany, yeah?
Oh, you're going to Wings and Wheels. We're going to Wings
We
and
are.
Wheels.
We
well.
are. We're doing Wings and Wheels 2 weeks after Western, and that'll be even more chill, like even more,
Yes.
less stressful kind
Less
of
stressful.
doing it. Yeah. So come and join us. Come and see us. Come and play on the games. Get involved. Build something.
Yes.
You look so weird with those glasses on.
Weirder than having goggles on.
Maybe.
No.
Possibly.
I don't know.
Where's my
Goggles
glasses?
are
Maybe a little
normalised
bit.
ones.
Maybe a little bit more approachable.
Hoodie glasses.
That's
More
they're
approachable.
Tristan's glasses.
I'm going to use your glasses for a second.
They're VIP glasses.
I'm sorry, but this looks like less weird than having
Yeah. Okay.
glasses on. Right?
Okay.
And I can see you.
If it can
So
work.
if you're approaching me, I can definitely see you coming.
If it can work.
Miles away.
I like it. I like it. I just have to try it.
Oh.
I can't comment until I've tried it. Rabbit, I'm gutted that I didn't come. We were supposed to go to Germany. We were supposed to go to Dortmund.
Yeah, but
If you
it was
remember.
cancelled.
And they cancelled the FPV in Dortmund. That really
Shame.